Hello. Good afternoon and welcome to the 2021 Staff Awards and Recognition Ceremony. I'm Jim Berscheid, Vice President of University Brand Strategy and Communications, and I'll be the MC for today's event. A little later on, we'll be joined by President Smatrusk and members of the UNT Cabinet. The last year has brought new and difficult challenges for the university and our community. We've missed being together, meeting by Zoom virtually all the time now, rather than in person, but we continue to act in the best interest of our entire UNT community. So many of the award winners we will celebrate today have gone above and beyond in the last year, and we are very grateful for their efforts and for the work that each and every one of our staff members complete every day. This year's Thank a Staff Member initiative has gone virtual, and we encourage you to visit the Kudo board to share photos, videos, and thank yous to all of your colleagues across campus who help our UNT community thrive. It only takes a few moments to publish a kudo for someone you appreciate. Scan the QR code on the screen right now to view the kudo board. As we do every year, we're gathering all UNT staff across campus today to recognize and show appreciation for those who have gone above and beyond. More important now than ever, I'm glad you've logged in today or watching us on YouTube to join us as we recognize some outstanding staff. You're going to hear some amazing stories this afternoon. And once again, UNT Staff Appreciation Month and all related events are sponsored by Denton Area Teachers Credit Union. Before we hear from our friend Pat Sherman, DATCU's Vice President of Community Relations, we're going to watch a brief DATCU video.
Hello, I'm Pat Sherman, Vice President of Community Relations at DATCU Credit Union. Our roots run deep at UNT. DATCU was born on this campus during the Great Depression. In 1936, 13 professors contributed $611 to form this financial cooperative. Today, we have over 100,000 members with assets over $1.2 billion. How is a credit union different? Simple. You, as a member, own DATCU and benefit because profits come back to member owners through lower rates, higher yields on deposits, and fewer fees. Our members enjoy free checking, a cashback credit card, and all types of loans, even home loans. If you have a need, it would be our pleasure to serve you.
Good afternoon. As Jim said, I'm Pat Sherman from DATCU, and I'm very happy to join you all this afternoon and learn more about your amazing staff members. My family and I have been members of the Denton and UNT communities and proud supporters of the Mean Green for many, many years. In fact, my father-in-law was a member of the faculty and administration for several decades, and my mom was a member of the UNT administrative staff for many years. Hearing you talk about the quality shared among members of the UNT community, I'm reminded that DATQ and UNT share similar virtues and missions. We serve our members just as you serve your students. Today's awardees and the stories they tell make us even more proud to partner with UNT. Thank you again for inviting us to participate and to sponsor this event. I look forward to assisting with award presentations in just a bit.
Thank you, Pat. We'll be seeing you again shortly. We appreciate you being here and for DATQ's sponsorship. Though today's event cannot replace the in-person connections and, of course, the food that we always talk about, the great food that we have on the UNT campus. We are here to we put a lot of thought into the agenda, and we hope to bring you the best of the program, even though we can't be together in person. As we would normally do during an in-person staff appreciation luncheon, today we will formally recognize the recipients of the 2021 Staff Awards. As there is no stage for them to approach or a podium for them to stand behind and take a photo, we'll instead display their photos on your screen when their names are called. If you recognize or have worked with one of the awardees, I encourage you to take just a few minutes to send them a congratulations, and also use our chat function or email to send a congratulations to them. They are part of our Mean Green family, after all. As you know, this event typically includes door prizes, and rest assured we'll have door prizes today, even though it's a virtual format. Here to help with our first virtual door prize drawing is Vice President and Director of Athletics and now NIT host, Ren Baker.
Thank you, Jim. Hello, everybody. I'm excited to be one of the individuals helping to distribute the door prizes during today's event. I'm pleased to tell you we'll be giving out a lot of great items donated by the Office of the President and our friends at DATQ. Just like if we were together in person for a staff appreciation luncheon, you must be present to win. So I encourage you to stick around until the end of the event. Let's go ahead and kick off this party with our first door prize giveaway. Take a moment to find the chat button at the bottom of your screen. The chat button was disabled a few moments ago and will be made active again for door prizes. Also note that the chat messages cannot be submitted anonymously. Do not abuse this function or you'll be dismissed from the webinar and your supervisor will be notified. I mean, Jim, that's some heavy-handed language for Staff Appreciation Day. You're setting me up for failure here. When I say go, the first 8, 11th, and 15th individuals to type "Go Mean Green," my 3 favorite words, in the chat will win a Dash air fryer oven cooker, a DATQ candy and pizza swag bag, including a Little Caesars gift card, water-resistant travel laptop backpack, and a DATQ super swag bag, including a Sonic gift card. You ready? Go.
They're coming in fast and furious, Ren.
Well, I set that up for success, Jim. That's leadership.
We figured who else better to read the rules than a coach.
That's exactly right.
Let's see. People are going to be handing me the names of the winner here shortly, but how about you tell us about the NIT coming? We'll take just a second about that for those who haven't heard.
Well, so the NIT is an 83-year traditional basketball tournament. Really started before and had for a long time was more prestigious than the NCAA tournament. Traditionally, the semifinals and finals are always played in Madison Square Garden, and the earlier rounds are played on campus. And so there's a lot of changes this year with COVID and everything else. And I sit on the NIT committee, and they were looking, they didn't want to send it to all different campuses and have teams crisscrossing, flying all over. And so they really wanted to condense it to one site. And we were able to work with Conference USA to do that. So still very limited attendance, but it's a great opportunity for us to showcase the University of North Texas and all the great work by our faculty, staff, and our students. There'll be 8 games broadcast from the Super Pit on linear national TV. So we're excited about the opportunity, and who knows, maybe the Mean Green will be participating.
That's great, Ren. Well, we don't have the winner's name yet, but I think we're going to keep going. So thank you, Ren, for your participation.
I'll be back to give away some more prizes, perhaps even a trip into the Bob Brown wine cellar before this is all said and done.
All right, we'll read the winner's name here in just a few minutes. You will receive an email, by the way, if you are a winner. You'll receive the email from HR soon with instructions about how to claim prizes. And just like in the Academy Awards, here comes the envelope that's a piece of paper. So our winner is all 4 winners, correct? Okay. Chris Foster, Cian Brannon, Christy Nelson, and James Jackson. You're all award winners today. So again, expect the notification from HR very soon. And I must mention that the cash equivalent awards of any amount and non-cash items valued at $100 or greater are taxable by the IRS. We have 20 more door prizes to give away, so stay tuned. Now, a recording of today's event will be available on UNT's YouTube channel, and links and follow-up information will be in tomorrow's UNT Today for those who are not able to join us today. So now let's go to President Smatros for his opening remarks. Mr. President.
Well, thank you, Jim, and good job on getting the first batch of prizes out. Those sound like some pretty great prizes. And DATCU, Pat, thank you so much for joining us today and for helping to sponsor and for offering some prizes yourself. You know, there's a lot of thank yous this year. First of all, for this event, I want to thank Staff Senate led by Chair Charlotte Cook for all the work you do to represent and support staff members through the year. And of course, we wouldn't be having a ceremony if we didn't have nominations of the so many deserving staff members who are going to get awarded today. Thank all of you who cared enough to submit nominations for your colleagues. And for all of you, it's a good chance to get together, even though we really would rather be together over in the Super Pit with a bunch of great food and the ability to network and share some camaraderie together. And that's one of the things I know I miss most, and I'm sure you do too. There's a great need for us to gather at times, and COVID has presented a year of challenge to all of us. But in this year of challenge, we know we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Vaccinations are picking up. Our campus should be getting vaccinations in the not too distant future that we can help our campus community with. And I think between that and our plans for reopening come fall, I see a lot of real promise. I see opportunities for us to begin to slowly get together as groups. I have confidence that the groups that we've put out there who are helping to steer us through this very difficult time are doing a fantastic job, and we're dealing well with adversity. Mostly, what I know is that our caring, creative, and resilient spirit are important values to us. They carry us through this. They help us to take care of our students. And they, most importantly, I think, help us to take care of each other. And there's so many ways we've been moving forward. You know, this year has been a record-setting year despite COVID, despite Snowmageddon or Snowvid, as some people call it. I am confident that we will continue to set records and we'll continue to help our students to thrive as we begin to transition into a more normal operating environment. And I know that that has a lot of meaning to all of you. I know people will be concerned. When do I go back to work formally in my office if I'm not there already? When do we interact with students? How will events run? What I'll tell you is between now and fall, we'll be getting that all together. We'll be communicating our plans with the campus and making sure that everybody knows where they should be and how we can work better together to make sure that we meet our mission. Now, this year you might have heard that we've awarded out a tremendous amount of money. Right now, probably over $23 or $4 million, I think, in support for our students through grants and aid offered by CARES and now HERF2 funding. This funding has shown that our students have a terrific amount of need. And if you've watched my State of the University Part 2, you've seen that we this year will be pushing, most importantly, affordability initiatives to help make sure students have access to our great institution and access to a Tier 1 education in a minority serving and Hispanic serving institution. I want you all to look at what we've done around affordability and what we're going to be doing, and I hope you'll support the very many initiatives that can help our students graduate faster, help them graduate with less debt, and help them move into their careers in a facile way. So with that, I'll say, I hope all of you are having a good time. I hope you've recovered from the big freeze, and that I know that's created a huge amount of hardship. It would be really remiss of me to tell you that to not recognize the people who are here on the front line, repairing our buildings, feeding our students, making sure there was food and that our students' housing was as warm as it could be under the circumstances. That's a great example of how our campus has really managed to excel, even during nearly unimaginable circumstances. This year, more than 180 staff members from around our campus community were nominated by peers and supervisors as great employees who are dedicated, passionate, and who go above and beyond to support our students and our mission. It's been very rewarding to hear about their wonderful contributions. I know there's a lot of deserving employees. I can tell you that whittling the number down to a select group of winners was really hard because everyone who got nominated stood out in some important and notable way. Today's winners have proven to be the best of the best, impressing and inspiring those around them. As Jim mentioned earlier, if you recognize an awardee as someone who you've worked with or even saw in passing every now and then, hey, take the time to reach out and congratulate them. In this time of social distancing, you never know who might need to hear a friendly voice or read a nice note. I certainly know that I appreciate them when I get them. I've asked our Cabinet, Staff Senate, and our friends from DATCU to join us today in recognizing the accomplishments of our outstanding staff members. Pat, would you please join me in presenting the first award on behalf of DATCU?
Absolutely. I'm delighted to be here today to present the Customer Service Award to 3 staff members who go above and beyond the call of duty to maintain positive and effective working relationships with fellow staff, faculty, students, and internal and external customers. They provide excellent customer service, making sure people are taken care of and are satisfied. These 3 valued staff members have been selected as recipients of the Customer Service Award, and they will receive an engraved award and $1,000 taxable cash prize. The first recipient of the Customer Service Award is Gwendolyn Moore, Assistant Director of Outreach in the Division of Enrollment. Gwendolyn supervises more than 60 G-Force mentors and communicates with over 30 high schools each week. When it comes to customer service, she is a shining example of supporting students, engaging families, and creating effective relationships with external partners. Gwendolyn has shown tremendous flexibility in her efforts to ensure that high schools can continue to utilize G-Force mentors despite the fact that their Go centers had been temporarily closed by COVID-19. Over the summer, she created virtual Go centers for all 12 districts that utilize UNT G-Force, each with its own unique needs, resources, and limitations. When she noticed that many of her mentors were struggling, she created a monthly newsletter to provide them with resources for their success. Even with her busy schedule, Gwendolyn serves as a committee chair for employee engagement in both the Black Professional Network and the Enrollment Diversity Council. She is always asking what else both organizations and the university as a whole can do to support employees. The second recipient for the Customer Service Award is Lauria Irving, Director for Customer Experience in the Division of Enrollment. Thanks to Lauria, the Eagle Ambassador Program, Call Center, and Welcome Center have continued to run exceptionally smoothly. She has a passion for making every UNT visitor feel like a VIP and models excellent customer service in everything she does. For years, Lauria has shaped the external face of UNT, from assisting in the development of a new website for the Welcome Center to improving the tour experience and increasing campus visitors by a landslide, pre-pandemic, of course. When COVID-19 struck, she kept that momentum by implementing virtual tours and developing new ways to engage with prospective students, ultimately enhancing the Welcome Center suite of customer service options. As the founder and leader of the Eagle Student Services Center's customer experience team, Loria has trained several departments on ways to strengthen the customer experience for students, faculty, and staff. Congratulations, Loria. And finally, we honor UNT Police Officer Nicholas Dorlewis with the Customer Service Award. Despite being a newer employee, Nicholas has made a big impact on the UNT community with his dedication and positive attitude. He has shown himself to be more than a police officer, but someone who consistently puts students first and builds connections while on patrol. He can often be seen conversing with students around campus, asking them how they're doing and providing assistance when needed. Nicholas believes in showing compassion to everyone he encounters, and once paid for a Lyft ride when it was evident someone he encountered was not fit to drive home, but not breaking any laws. He's also developed strong relationships with faculty and staff, and when campus closed for COVID-19, Nicholas continued his patrols, serving the remaining residents and taking some time to get to know his colleagues in other areas that were still providing in-person services, like housing and dining. And as an alumnus himself, he has a love for the Mean Green community and a firm belief that good policing starts with building good connections. Congratulations to all three recipients, and thank you for the excellent customer service you deliver each day. Now it's time for more door prizes. Okay, everyone, remember you can use the chat function for door prizes, and remember your name will be displayed along with what you type. Let's see who can get the right answer to our next question. What year was UNT founded? The first 5 attendees who type the right answer in the chat will win a home mini smart speaker with Google Assistant, a Google Chromecast streaming media player, a DATQ coffee and candy swag bag, including a Starbucks gift card, an electric hot water kettle, and another DATQ super swag bag, including a Sonic gift card. Now go.
That's great, Pat. We'll wait just a second to see if we can get the winners quickly. In the meantime, let me ask you a quick question about DATQ. Since you do community relations, do you want to just tell everybody, how DATQ interacts with the community and, what you do to build relationships and, how you're integrated in our community?
Absolutely. DATQ is so pleased to be a local financial institution. So we are so delighted to give back in all the communities that we serve, whether that is through volunteering. Our employees are very active in volunteering around our communities, as well as financial support to so many nonprofits and a number of needs, schools and organizations, booster clubs and organizations all around our area, as well as we have many of our employees and leadership serving on boards of nonprofits and a variety of other organizations around the area.
Well, we sure appreciate your participation in our events, Pat, and everything that you do for UNT and also for the local community.
We're delighted to be a part and to support all that you do as well.
Well, I don't have the names quite yet, so I think we're going to keep things moving by going on to Dr. Mark McClellan, and then I'll come back and announce these winners here shortly. Mark, take it away.
Thanks, Jim. Well, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Mark McClellan, Vice President for Research and Innovation, and I'm here today to present the UNT Spirit Awards. These are folks who consistently demonstrate a sense of pride in being a part of the UNT community by supporting staff, faculty, and students, and by always promoting the university in a positive light. Recipients receive an engraved award and a $1,000 taxable cash prize. Our first award recipient is Diana Dunklu, Events Coordinator for TAMS and Honors College. For Diana, spirit, service, and UNT pride are all inseparable. Diana helps organize great conversations and Scholars Day two major events for students, faculty, and community partners that have successfully gone virtual thanks in no small part to her tireless efforts. Her can-do spirit was especially noticeable when she took the lead in coordinating the filming of 20 faculty presentations about undergraduate research for the offices of the president and the provost. Now available on YouTube, those videos are destined to help recruit students and inspire them to pursue their dreams here at UNT. Outside of her normal job duties, Diana serves as a member of the TAMS and Honors College Diversity, Inclusion, and Equality Council and volunteers with numerous organizations, including the Denton Benefit League and Our Daily Bread of Denton. Thank you, Diana, for your selfless dedication to UNT. Our next Spirit Award recipient is Melissa Brown, Senior Communications Specialist for Social Media in UBSC. Kindness, in even the most stressful circumstances, is definitely Melissa's specialty. As a member of the social media team in the division of the University Brand Strategy and Communications, she's seen everything come across Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, from strange requests to complaints to just mean comments. And she calmly replies to each one, asking what can she do to help. In one case, she went above and beyond to help a disabled student's voice their concerns to administration about wheelchair access on campus. A lifelong Dentonite, Melissa's UNT spirit just shines through in everything she does. She's earned her bachelor's degree at UNT, and in the spring of 2020, after 5 years of hard work, she completed her master's degree. It was her suggestion to light the tower green in honor of spring and summer 2020 graduates. Although her commencement ceremony turned into a virtual event, Melissa found herself a way to celebrate. She put on her regalia, laced up a pair of roller skates, and took graduation pictures against the greenlit McConnell Tower with her Boston Terrier, Piggy Sue, nearby in her own doggy graduation gown. Now those are pictures worth seeing. Thank you, Diana and Melissa, for continuing to spread the UNT pride to everyone, and for just being great collaborators and role models to your colleagues and to our students. If you know either of these two ladies, folks, I encourage you to reach out and thank them for their positivity and enthusiasm. And now let me turn it over to Debbie Rohrer for her presentation of our Student Success Award. Debbie?
Thank you, Mark. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Debbie Rohrer, Vice President for Planning and Chief of Staff. It is my privilege to join you all today and present the Student Success Award to recognize a staff member who has gone above and beyond to contribute to the success of a student or group of students. We are honoring one staff member with this award this year who will receive an engraved award and a $1,000 taxable cash prize. Our recipient of the Student Success Award is Carla Parker, Administrative Specialist and Graduate Coordinator for the Department of Philosophy and Religion. Considered a trusted friend by students and colleagues alike, Carla embodies UNT's commitment to being a caring community. She never fails to show up for students, whether it's providing a ride, lending a sympathetic ear, or connecting soon-to-be graduates with professional mentors as they take the next step in their career. Carla's compassion, generosity, and wisdom have helped countless students navigate the challenges of graduate student life. Knowing that food insecurity is a serious problem on many college campuses, Carla transformed the office break room into a food pantry stocked with healthy and nutritious foods to fuel students for their long days of teaching and studying. Pre-pandemic, you might even find her cooking breakfast for students right in the office. She would say it's her Italian nature, but students and colleagues know that it's just one of many ways Carla shows her abundance of love for the people she works with and her passion for helping them succeed. Thank you so much, Carla, for your commitment to our students. Now I'd like to invite Joanne Woodard to present our next awards.
Good afternoon. I'm Joanne Woodard, Vice President for Institutional Equity and Diversity, and I'm honored to present the Creating Unity Award. This award was created to acknowledge significant achievements of staff members who take steps to create and perpetuate a climate of respect and inclusion by advocating for those in crisis, improving harmony, and opening dialogue to improve relations between people of diverse communities and developing innovative methods for opening doors for underrepresented groups. Today's recipients of the Creating Unity Award received an engraved award and a $1,000 taxable cash prize. The first awardee is Kevin Sanders, Student Success Coordinator at the Learning Center. Kevin is an advocate for all students, no matter their identity. It is evident to anyone who meets him that he has a heart for students and exudes compassion, acceptance, and kindness. This year alone, he has supported students seeking hospitalization or inpatient counseling, students struggling with gender identity, and students working through bias related to their race. Some of these students have been his employees, but many are students he's interacted with in the multiple campus organizations he provides leadership and service to, including the First Generation Student Celebration Committee, the Multicultural Center, the Marshall Eagles Program, the Black Student Union, and A Few Good Men. In addition to being a personal force of unity and inclusion on campus, Kevin has led staff trainings in the Learning Center on microaggressions and cultural awareness, engaging his colleagues in conversations as to how their team can better serve first generation and minority students. Thank you, Kevin, for helping to create such a welcoming environment for students that need it and for being such an outstanding employee. Second, I'd like to recognize Sharice Park of the UNT Libraries. With a driven and open heart, Sharice advocates for diversity and inclusion both professionally and personally. Already well-versed in issues of equity, she still takes every opportunity to deepen her understanding by participating in numerous training programs. She has used her knowledge and experience to improve library services, from updating hiring practices to establishing a department-wide diversity and inclusion council. She also worked with the Campus Diversity and Inclusion Office to create and distribute a culture survey to all full-time UNT library employees, a survey that can be used by any UNT department. As if all of that wasn't enough, Sharice has volunteered to assist the Division of Institutional Equity and Diversity with a number of projects and initiatives. Thanks to all of the training she sought out, she was able to jump right in and get to work. She consistently goes above and beyond to help make UNT a more diverse and inclusive campus. These two awardees make the UNT community stronger and make me proud to be a member of our UNT community. If you know Kevin or Sharice, please consider taking a moment to thank them for all they do for UNT. Now we'll go to Adam for more door prizes, or perhaps Jim to tell us about the previous set of door prizes won.
Hello, everyone. I'm Adam Fine, Vice President for Digital Strategy and Innovation. I'm excited to be here to help distribute door prizes during today's event. All right, everyone, time for more prizes. This time we will want to read about your favorite campus hotspot. The 4th, 7th, 10th, and 13th respondents to type their favorite campus location into the chat will win an Insomnia Cookies gift box, a DACU candy and pizza swag bag, including a Little Caesars gift card, smart reusable notebook and calendar, and DATCU super swag bag, including Sonic gift card. Okay, we are turning on the chat. Go.
Thanks, Adam. While people are writing that, I'm just going to share the winners from the previous giveaway that came to me just seconds after we moved on. The winners from the previous one that Pat had been announcing are Melissa Getty, Ellen Wall, Sue Wood, Liz Berry, and Sarah Osby. So congratulations to all those folks. And also just one other announcement to share. The chat is very active and we love seeing so many well wishes. Please make sure to address messages to all panelists and attendees so everyone viewing, not just the presenters, can view those comments. So we're going to give it just a second and see if I get the list. Otherwise, we're going to move on. Let me just ask Adam real quick. How are things in the digital learning world right now, Adam?
Well, a whole lot better than they were a couple weeks ago. I'll tell you that for sure. But we're back up and running, and excited about continuing to provide a great digital experience for everyone here at UNT.
All right. Well, I think we are going to move on because they're compiling all the names right now. So thank you, Adam, for joining us and for giving away those prizes. We'll share the winners' names here in just a few minutes.
Sounds
All
good.
right. Again, HR is going to notify you shortly about your prizes. So just be looking out for an email from them. In the meantime, let's go to David Wolf, our Vice President for Advancement. David.
Thanks, Jim. Hello to everyone. I'm happy to be here today with all of you, and I want to congratulate all of our amazing winners. Just really impressive stories. I'm here to present the Rising Star Award. This is a staff award that recognizes a relatively new staff member who demonstrates a passion for their work, the institution, and the UNT tradition. Like the name suggests, the Rising Star Award is for someone who shows promise and has made a notable impact on the UNT community, and in a short time that he or she has been with us, been part of our university experience, from 6 months to 2 years. The recipient receives an engraved award and $500 taxable cash prize. We're pleased to honor Christy Nelson, Administrative Specialist for the Department of Mathematics, as our Rising Star Award recipient. Christy has only been with UNT since 2019, but she's already proven to be a dedicated staff member who goes above and beyond to support our students, our faculty, and staff in the math department and all across campus. Christy's star was on the rise well before the pandemic began. But when campus shut down, she worked tirelessly to ensure that instructors had the technology and supplies they needed to teach remotely. She transformed the labs and the meeting spaces for social distancing. And when the math department had to cancel its annual celebration of faculty and student achievements last spring, she created a virtual ceremony so faculty, students, and parents could celebrate together and safely. With a great sense of humor and an attitude that brightens up the office, Christy continues to shine in her new role as Graduate Program Coordinator. Congratulations. So I want to congratulate Christy on being our Rising Star Award winner. Now, I'd like to invite the incomparable Bob Brown, Senior Vice President for Finance and Administration, to present the next award. Bob?
Hello, I'm Bob Brown. I'm here today for a very, very special purpose. I'm here to present the Excellence in Leadership Award. This award was created to recognize executive staff leaders who demonstrate outstanding efforts to contribute to the success of university through their leadership and their service. The recipient of this award is a role model for others, demonstrates a high level of professionalism, and receives an engraved award. This year's recipient of the UNT's Excellence in Leadership Award is Brandy Renton, Senior Associate Vice President for Administrative Services. Brandy's stellar contributions to UNT's initial COVID-19 response earned her a position of co-leader of the UNT's Safety and Incident Management Advisory Group. In that role, she participated in several UNT town halls and assisted President Smatrusk with UNT's plan to reopen. She also helped to develop UNT's contact tracing team, as well as obtain and catalog our PPE for all campus usage. Brandy knows that supporting the UNT mission requires flexibility and problem solving. Prior to leading her advising group, Brandy assisted transportation services in developing a more robust customer service response for our students. That experience demonstrated her commitment to cross-campus collaboration, a belief that has helped shape her into the creative, hardworking, and supportive leader she is today. Brandy takes the UNT mission to heart. She's encouraged her staff to hire students and give them real experiences to prepare them for their future careers. Brandy is a thought leader among higher education administrators and has presented as a guest speaker at numerous national and state conferences for higher education, proudly waving the mean green flag. Now I want to welcome Staff Senate Chair Charlotte Cook to present the Ruby Raines Administrative Professional Award.
Hello. Hello. I'm Charlotte Cook. Can you hear me? Hello. My apologies. Hello, I'm Charlotte Cook. On behalf of the Staff Senate, congratulations to each of our 2021 Staff Award winners. I'm here today presenting the inaugural Ruby Raines Administrative Professionals Award, which recognizes an administrative staff member who demonstrates hard work and commitment to ensure excellence in the support of the university's mission and success with their own respective programs. The award is named in appreciation of Ruby Raines, who retired this summer as an executive assistant to the president after decades of serving UNT. The award recipient will receive an engraved award and 8 hours of paid administrative leave. It is my honor to recognize Tenny Jones, Senior Administrative Coordinator for Risk Management, as the inaugural recipient of the Ruby Raines Administrative Professionals Award. While Tenny goes above and beyond on a daily basis, her remarkable attitude and selflessness truly reached a new level during this challenging year. In the early stages of the pandemic, it was clear that we had to be proactive in acquiring critical personal protective equipment and sanitation supplies for the university. Tenny was persistent in tracking down high demand specialty items, all while managing the day-to-day administrative duties of the department. Her caring leadership brings her department closer and makes everyone that she interacts with feel welcome. She approaches each day with a focus on improvement, and she's not afraid to challenge the status quo on her mission to make UNT a better place. Thank you, Tenny, for your commitment to UNT, and congratulations. Now we'll go back to Ren for more door prizes.
Thank you, Charlotte. Congratulations to Tenny and all of our award winners today. I also just want to make a quick mention that Bob Brown is retiring, and so congratulations to Bob. We appreciate you very much, and in my 20 years of higher education, Bob, no one's been better at telling me no. So I think that's your job, and so we appreciate that you've done it. But you've been a great colleague and friend. We're now going to give away some more door prizes, Jim. Let's see who can get the right answer for this question. What is the newest building on our campus? The first 5 attendees to type the right answer in the chat box will win one of the following: an air purifier, great for your home or office, a weighted blanket, a DACU Super Swag bag with Sonic gift card. Love those Sonic slushes. Portable solar charger. And this is a very exciting prize, a waterproof wireless earbuds with noise cancellation. So if you're like me and have 2 elementary age children at home, sometimes you'd like to go to the bottom of a swimming pool or pond and listen to your favorite tunes wirelessly. And this is a product that allows you to do that. So we'll now turn on the chat. Go.
Thanks, Ren. And as we wait for those names to come in, I'm going to go circle back to our third round of prizes, which was the question, what is your favorite place on campus? And the winners were Christopher Vickery, Rochelle Sykes, Rhonda Moon, and Lucy Mawanzia. So congratulations to those winners. Randy, you do a great job of handing out free stuff, so thank you.
It's one of the only things I'm good at in life.
All right, well, let's move on to our next segment here, and it's going to feature Shannon Goodman, Vice President for Enrollment, present the first of the presidential awards. Shannon?
Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon. It's my privilege to kick off the recognition of the presidential awards that are bestowed by the university to honor those who have not only elevated themselves, but also the people around them, the communities in which they live, the industries in which they work. The president gives these awards to students, faculty, staff, alumni, and friends of the university to recognize the highest level of achievement, excellence, and service. The president's special recognition award is given each year to an extraordinary student, faculty, or staff member who has contributed momentous, unique talent or service to the university and cultivated infectious UNT pride. This is awarded where no usual award or recognition is available due to unique quality of the contributions. Awardees receive an engraved award and a taxable $1,000 cash prize. This year's first recipient of the President's Special Recognition Award is Jason Eleazar, Director of the Call Center for the Division of Enrollment. Jason serves our students and the university with creative innovation and expertise that goes far beyond the role of Call Center Director. His calm and encouraging leadership resonates with call center representatives who often take some of the most difficult calls for last-minute student issues. In addition to his director responsibilities, Jason oversees a variety of phone services that serve multiple departments across campus. The pandemic has only intensified the commitment to going above and beyond in less than a year. He's created UNT's COVID hotline, an emergency hotline, a full-service registrar call center, 23 call campaigns for student-facing divisions, including admissions and UNT International, and outgoing phone lines for 300 advisors back when our campus went remote in March 2020. Jason's previous projects have included a new sign-in software for the financial aid team, a scholarship calculator for the UNT Excellence Scholarship, and an internal ticketing system for student financial services that drastically reduced the response time to students in need. With his dedication to process improvements and servant leadership, Jason represents UNT's innovative spirit at its finest. Thank you, Jason. Pleasure working with you. The second recipient of the President's Special Recognition Award is Vernon Bonner, academic counselor in the College of Science. Vernon called UNT home for a while, first as a student and now as a health professions advisor in the College of Science. His deep knowledge of UNT and passion for serving students make him uniquely equipped to help them realize their academic and career goals. He goes above and beyond in his advising, engaging students in deep conversations that make them feel valuable and important. Not only does he build great rapport, but he also provides them with endless encouragement and the knowledge and resources they need to succeed. When the office gets busy, Vernon is often the first to jump in and lessen the load for his colleagues. For example, he teaches 2 sections of the first year's Science Success Seminar and frequently serves as a mentor and advisor for those students, as well as reviewing their academic plans and guiding them along their academic journey. Vernon also helps run the Joint Admissions Medical Program, whose goal is to support students coming from underserved backgrounds on their path to medical school. Thank you, Jason and Vernon, for all you've done to improve UNT's operations and help students succeed in school. Dr. Jennifer Cowley, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, will now present the next presidential award.
Thank you, Shannon. The next presidential award we're presenting today is the UNT Community Award, which honors a student, faculty, or staff member for service that enriches the UNT community's experience. Awardees receive an engraved award and a taxable $1,000 cash prize. Heather Viduri is an administrative coordinator for the Department of Chemistry and was selected as this year's recipient of the UNT Community Award. Heather never fails to show up when others are in need, whether it's helping a student, training a colleague, or lending an ear to someone who's having a terrible day. Heather is a pillar of strength for the students and her colleagues in the chemistry department. At the beginning of the pandemic, she stepped in to train a coworker who was flooded with new tasks after a departmental retirement. environment. She was also more than willing to take on extra work to support team members who needed to take time off for personal matters. She's a champion of students as well, looking out for their best interests and being the go-to person for any and all questions. With her collaborative spirit and sense of personal ownership towards her department's success, Heather embodies the UNT Community Award. Congratulations. Now, we welcome Elizabeth With, Vice President for Student Affairs.
Thanks, Jennifer. The next presidential award we're presenting today is the Bob Rogers Service and Community Engagement Award. This award is named in honor of the late Bob Rogers, Professor Emeritus of Music and former Assistant Dean of the College of Music, who was best known for volunteering his time as a pianist at campus events and as a fixture in the Denton community. The award is given to a faculty or staff member whose talent, dedication, passion, and community service enhances both UNT and the greater community and helps to maintain strong bonds. Recipients of the Bob Rogers Award receive an engraved award and a taxable $1,000 cash prize. This year's recipient of the Bob Rogers Service and Community Engagement Award is Marie McGinnis, Dean of Students and Assistant Vice President for Student Affairs. UNT's mission is to empower students to thrive in our rapidly changing world and prepare them to make a difference as thoughtful and engaged citizens. Mo McGinnis has proven herself to be both and so much more in her role as Dean of Students. Anyone who's met Mo knows she bleeds green. As the big heart working tirelessly to support students, Mo demonstrates selfless service on a daily basis. She is responsible for many programs that benefit students, including the UNT Food Pantry, Mean Green Gowns for Grads, the CARE Team, and the Survivor Advocate Program. She is passionate about getting students the help they need and works closely with staff and faculty all over campus to build a strong network of support. As a generous ambassador for UNT, Mo's star shines brightest when she advocates for student success. From her early days in housing at UNT, Mo has always exhibited a welcoming spirit for all of our students and their families, helping to show them how caring and supportive our campus community can be. It's easy to find Mo at UNT activities, sporting her green tutu or huge UNT sunglasses, and see UNT's core values reflected in her actions and words. She dedicates herself to making UNT more than a place where students get their degree, but a place they can call home. Thank you, Mo, and congratulations on receiving this important distinction. It's now my pleasure to turn it over to our fearless leader, President Smatras, to present the final Staff Appreciation Awards for the year. Neil?
Thank you, Elizabeth. Well, we've had a terrific number of awards handed out today and great people deserving of those awards. And it's really motivational to me to see how passionate people are about their jobs and to see how well we're doing. Now, at this point, we're going to give the final and most prestigious awards presented here today, and that would be the Steve Miller Outstanding Employee Award. This year, we have 3 recipients who will each be receiving an engraved award and a $2,000 taxable cash prize. Those of you who've had the pleasure of working with Steve know he was an outstanding professional who made work an adventure. He was an exceptional colleague, inspirational leader, and joyous friend at the university. He was also kind and compassionate, empowering and optimistic. And best of all, he truly believed that people are the greatest asset here at UNT. The model he put forward is a model that we can all honor, respect, and emulate. The Steve Miller Award honors those who are professional and collaborative, provide excellent customer service, promote the mission of the university, exhibit a positive attitude, and take initiative in their work, regularly going above and beyond what's required. Steve exhibited all those characteristics, and it's my hope we make him proud that his legacy lives on at UNT. Our first recipient of the Steve Miller Outstanding Employee Award is David Barkenhagen, Manager of Custodial Services for UNT Facilities. Congratulations, David. With more than 19 years of service to UNT, 17 of those as a leader in the facilities custodial team, David has cemented his reputation as a dedicated employee. Throughout the pandemic, he's not only maintained his impressive work ethic, but exceeded it, leading over 100 custodians in their mission to keep UNT's more than 4.5 million square feet of facilities clean and safe for the campus community. We don't really celebrate the folks who've helped us through this enough, and the frontline workers that we have, especially in custodial services, have been critical. He created and placed the 600 disinfecting kits you've seen in learning spaces across our campus, personally set up 350 hand sanitizer staff stands to keep our community members safe and on the go. He also made it his mission to keep his team stocked with cleaning supplies, and that was no small task in the pandemic. David exemplifies servant leadership, consistently showing up for his team and working to keep them engaged in our mission. To ensure his new employees get off on the right foot, he makes sure everyone receives training in the custodial process and responsibilities. And this year, 2 different professional organizations complemented his management of UNT's custodial crews during their peer inspection visits organized by UNT System. Thank you for your service, David. Our second recipient of the Steve Miller Outstanding Employee Award is James Fairchild, Associate Director of Housing. James has far exceeded what is expected of him during the pandemic, working diligently to ensure that students and their families are informed, prepared, and cared for. James' mission has always been to put his students and staff first. During the pandemic, he's played a critical role in establishing housing's new normal, from facilitating socially distanced move-outs and reconfiguring residence hall spaces to overhauling housing registration systems to make the process more efficient. And any of you saw the process this year knows it was probably the best that we've ever run. Knowing that this past year has been especially hard on parents and their students who are away from them, he always takes the time to speak with them directly, even if it means an evening or weekend phone call. He also has worked incredibly hard to continue supporting his staff with thoughtful leadership and a commitment to excellence. Thank you for your dedication, James. You've really made a difference this year in the lives of our residential students. Our final awardee for the Steve Miller Outstanding Employee Award is James Jackson, Communications Strategist for the Division of Institutional Equity and Diversity. Although he's worked at UNT for just over a year, James has become an incredible asset to the team in diversity in the Division of Institutional Equity and Diversity. His collaborative spirit and creative skills have been pivotal in our increased efforts towards the various diversity and inclusion initiatives we have going on. He developed both the Black Lives Matter at UNT and the diversity and inclusion websites, and revamped the Equity and Diversity e-newsletter, Culture Connection, to include more feature stories. He took the initiative to make the UNT community more aware of the Division of Institutional Equity and Diversity through his interactive Twitter video series, Who We Are. Given the impact his work has had, not just on his division, but on the university as a whole, James is more than deserving of recognition with the Steve Miller Outstanding Employee Award. Thank you so much, James. Congratulations to each and every Steve Miller Outstanding Employee Award winner. Thank you, James, David, and James, for all you do for UNT. At this time, I would like to ask us to watch a brief video celebrating our awardees.
Carla has such a generous spirit, such a kind heart, and she has so much dogged determination to advocate for our students and to make sure that they're successful.
Thank you so much, Christy. We appreciate your efforts and we're so happy that you're part of our team, and we can't wait to see what you do in the future.
I'm so glad that Nick won this award. He's got such a public servant's heart and just such a great person and a great officer and great guy.
What sets Lori apart is her understanding of the difference between just customer service and a rich customer experience.
And she always puts her best foot forward to serve our community and to serve our club partners, and also, especially during this pandemic.
Brandy has earned this reward because she is a trusted advisor and because she cares so deeply for the people who work with her and at the university.
Congratulations, James. Your hard work and dedication is always appreciated and noted, but particularly during this past year, during these difficult times.
I've known David Barkenhagen for the last 4 years,
and has taught me a lot about his crew and how to reach people where they are.
James joined our team in November of 2019, and his positive impact was felt immediately within our division and beyond.
Because of Charisse, the library has more and more opportunity to be certain that we are an inclusive and diverse community.
Through your knowledge and compassion, you teach us every day the importance of coming together as a community and understanding each other.
You are such an asset to UBSC and the social media team. You take such good care of our students.
We know that everything Diana is in charge of is going to be first class and will represent Thames and the Honors College and UNT very well.
Tenny, she cares a great amount about the campus community, UNT in general, and just in our department as well.
Thank you for your love for the students, your love for your job, and all of the energy that you bring to the table.
You lead the call center with such a calm and encouraging leadership style. So you're serving students that way. And then behind the scenes, you're constantly working on different projects.
Heather was one of the people in our department who everyone, faculty, staff, and students, knew they could depend on when their whole world suddenly seemed to be turning upside down last March.
I believe your mission in life has been to serve our students. You have a passion to serve them, and your care and compassion is an example and an inspiration to many.
Well, I loved watching that video and the testimony. And one of the things that makes me sad is that I can't turn everyone's microphones on all at once. But you know what? Even though they can't hear you, let's everyone give a huge round of applause to all of our award winners for today. Congratulations to each of you. Now, since they weren't able to be here in person, we asked them to submit some photos, including families, loved ones, and colleagues. Attendees, as we take a moment to scroll through some of these photos from our awardees, I want to ask you again, if you know of any of today's awardees that you haven't reached out to, just consider taking a moment. I think congratulations always are uplifting, and I know it makes me feel good when I get to congratulate someone for the service they've done and a job well done. So show your appreciation for the examples they've set. We've reached the end of our awards presentation. And again, I want to thank DATCU for supporting our program and our university. At this time, we're going to give out a few more door prizes. Adam?
Well, thank you, Neil. And I want to say my personal congratulations to all the award winners. What a great family we have here at UNT. So the chat function will open again shortly after I say go. And the 5th, 8th, and 12th participants to type in the chat box what they miss most about UNT while they are away from campus will win a Ring video doorbell. Oh, nice. Fitbit activity and heart rate tracker, DATCU coffee and candy swag bag with Starbucks gift card. Awesome. Okay, are you ready? Go.
Thanks, Adam. And while we wait for those names to come in, we have the winners of the last round a few minutes ago. So let me share the names. They were Adam Williamson, Emily Gottrud, Andy Jackson, Taylor Thompson, and Jessica Robertson. So Adam, thank you again for participating. And we're going to move on and we'll wait for names to come in. And I'd like to ask Pat Sherman to join us again and see if she has any closing words from DATCU.
Thank you again. It is such a delight to be with you today.
We would like to let you know that we'll again be offering some financial wellness courses. There will be 8 sessions or 8 different topics covered this year. These will be the week of March 14 through 18. The QR code on the left side of the screen there, if you want to scan that, will take you to a page with information about each of the courses that are offered, as well as an opportunity to sign up and register for each of those courses. And the QR code on the right side of the screen will take you to a page on the DATQ website exclusive for UNT employees with some offers and discounts available for you there. Again, thank you again for letting us be a part of today. We enjoyed it.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Pat. And we now have the winners from the last giveaway that Adam just did, and that's Katie Hems, I believe that's right, Jacob Flores, and Miriam Freeman. So thank you to Katie, Jacob, and Miriam. And guess what? We still have more prizes to give away, I believe. Let's check in with Charlotte and see if that's correct. Charlotte?
We certainly do. We have a few more prizes. If you're interested in any of our post-event door prizes, then listen up. We're giving away a pair of Dallas Cowboy tickets and 2 pairs of complimentary lunch for 2 at Avesta. So that's 3 great prizes that you can win. So listen up. Take a selfie right now with a slide in the background to show us where and how you are watching this event. You have to move quickly. The slide won't be up for long, but you can include elements from your office, co-workers, work from home, workspace, family, pets, plants, whatever. Make it fun and turn it into us. And email your photo to staff_senate_ec@ad.unt.edu by 5 p.m. today. Our Staff Senate will select the best 3 photos and they will contact the winners. So good luck and congratulations to all our winners.
Thank you, Charlotte. We appreciate your participation too. So we've come to the end of our time together. Thank you to everyone who joined us today as we continue to celebrate Staff Appreciation Month. And I hope that each of you will find time to participate in the various activities planned by Human Resources to celebrate the month, also planned by Staff Senate. So thanks for those 2 groups for all that you have done in this regard. On behalf of the Cabinet and everyone who has been participating today behind the scenes, we've had a lot of folks, and also on camera, thank you, and we appreciate everything you're doing to keep UNT moving forward. Congratulations again to all the winners. We hope to see you again in person very soon. Stay well, everyone.